Hello, YouTube. What is going on? My name is Mitchell, and I'm here with another little known Black History fact. This time it is on Barbara Lee, Congresswoman Barbara Lee. So, without further ado, let's get started. Congresswoman Barbara Lee is one of the best known members of the U.S. House of Representatives. She was the first woman to represent California's ninth District. So, she was born on July 16th, 1946, in El Paso, Texas. Her dad is Lieutenant Colonel Garvin Alexander Tutt, and her mom was just a regular mother. Her and her family moved from Texas to California in 1960, and after they moved to California, she went to San Fernando High School. Over there, she integrated the cheerleading squad. So then, after high school, she went to Mills College and was president of the college's Black Student Union. And also, while she was in college, she was a single mother with two children. So in 1972, when Shirley Chisholm, who was the first Black person to run for president, while she was running, Lee invited Shirley Chisholm to speak on campus. And not only that, Shirley Chisholm invited Barbara to work on her presidential campaign, serving as one of her delegates at the 1972 Democratic National Convention. So then a year later, when Bobby Seale was running for mayor of Oakland in 1973, Barbara Lee worked on his campaign as well. And also, throughout the 70s, she has worked for the late Congressman Ron DeLooms. If I get his name right, then great. If not, then I'll work on it. But that's who he worked on. That's who he worked with. And he was and she, excuse me, and she was his chief of staff while Barbara Walters was working for Ron DeLooms. So then in 1998, she was elected to Congress, and as I said, she was the first woman to do so, representing California's ninth District. She, when the September 11th, 2001 attacks happened, she was the only member of Congress to oppose the use of military force on the people who were responsible for the September 11th attacks. So that made her a strong anti-war advocate. And not only that, she was an advocate for gun control. She was an advocate for climate change. She was an advocate for reforming marijuana. And she was an advocate for education. She opposed the death penalty just like me. I'm for life in prison. The death penalty is not what I roll with. And also, she is pro-choice when it comes to abortion, and she opposed the overturning of Roe v. Wade, in which I have done too. I think the overturning of Roe v. Wade, I think the overturning of Roe v. Wade was ridiculous, and she called it an attack. Barbara Lee, excuse me for that. Barbara Lee called the overturning of Roe v. Wade an attack on reproductive freedom. Okay. And she has supported President Joe Biden's plans to withdraw all of the U.S. troops out of Afghanistan. She has endorsed Barack Obama and Kamala Harris when they were running for their presidential campaigns. Well, Kamala Harris ran for vice president alongside now President Joe Biden. And she currently presides over the 13th district, which covers Oakland County, Berkeley County, and Alameda County, but much of like the northern portion of Alameda County in California. And then 2 days ago, on February 21st, she launched her campaign to run for U.S. Senate in 2024. So that is all the facts that I have for her. And I just want to say about Barbara Lee. Okay, I got her name right this time. Barbara Lee. She's extraordinary. She's an amazing woman. And I hope and pray that she continues to do great things in her life. So if you like this video, if you like the facts about Barbara Lee, give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to me if you not have the chance. Share this video on Facebook and Twitter or wherever social media platform you choose. And I will, well, see you next time. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I will see you next time. Until then, take care.